like, as if the caffeine wasn't enough, I decided just to, I don't know, put sweet cocaine into it.
Essentially, you're drinking the coffee version of like the sugar to bitterness ratio has essentially become that of pumpkin pie.
I am surprised it didn't solidify and turn into a slush at this point. Like, and I remember one time my mom took a sip of it by accident, and the face she made was like, "Oh my god!" But so like I was doing this for years, and to the point where it just like would slowly like maybe like stick to my stomach.
Yeah.
So I went from 8 to about 6, and that still kind of upset my stomach some more. So then I went from 6 to 4, and now at most I'll do like maybe 2 tablespoons. But now I'm on the creamer fix where I just pour my coffee, put an absolute creamer in it. And I'm like, this is what America's all about.
America.
Fuck yeah.
I tell you what, this past 4th of July, when I went and watched the fireworks, there's a coffee place here that is out of this world. That's actually the first time I've ever had a Hawaiian salted caramel iced coffee. Because I don't know if you were outside during the 4th of July, but it was hot as balls.
It was hot.
At like 6 o'clock at night.
Oh, yeah.
But I sat on the hood of my car in a field with tons of other cars in it. I actually ran into some of my old classmates, which was funny enough. These are guys that like never go out and do anything.
Yeah.
And they're literally came up and pulled right next to me. But while I was watching it, I had that coffee, and like the first sip, it was like a scene from a movie. The fireworks went off around me. All the noise that was going on around me had just dissipated. I could see myself outside of myself moving around me in a circular fashion in slow motion as I was enjoying it. And suddenly I heard that. Yeah, I was in love immediately. So I knew I love black coffee, don't get me wrong, but at this point, Hawaiian salted caramel is like when you tell a dog, like, treat, dog gets all excited. If I drive by this coffee place, that's how I feel.
We got this local one here in Willard, Ohio. That, the wife and I frequent pretty regularly, to the point where they actually memorized my order. I get a white mocha, and I have them put extra banana in it. Because oh yeah.
Ooh.
Right?
That sounds amazing.
It's pretty damn good.
Oh, man.
Because like again,
and again, Hawaiian salted caramel, like
and again, not to knock this place, like the coffee they make is really really good, but a lot of times they kind of mix all their stuff in the same blenders, so you might get something, but it'll taste almost exactly the same as the one before it. So you might order like this drink, but it would taste just like a drink you had like last week.
Yeah.
So, and again, not to knock this place, like I seriously love their coffee. The wife and I frequent it like at least once a week. And like I said, I just realized I would say realize, but every now and then they'll have a special, and then they handed me their specials list, and it's like all their combination. I'm like, oh, I can actually mix and match, So I'm like, okay, well, if I can't do this, let me try this. So I went, hey, can you do it with cherry? The cherry was good, and then
it does sound really good.
And I remember they had this one. It was a banana split flavored one. So that had the banana in it, and I'm like, man, the banana, you can really taste the banana. Like, it doesn't taste like anything, So from then on out, I would get a white mocha with extra banana in it. And I would order it so much, the lady behind the counter memorized my order. So she's like, okay, well, you like this? Okay, this. You want your white mocha with banana? I'm like, yeah.
For a while, the Chinese place was like that anytime me and my brother would go.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we'd come walking in,
yeah.
I always ordered the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And just the way she whips up to Tyler and goes, General So's? Extra sugar? Ty's like, yeah.
Oh, is this Fusing?
Yes.
Oh, Mama behind the counter?
Yep.
Oh, my God, I love her.
When I worked at O'Reilly,
yeah,
anytime I would run bank, she was, like, there, dropping her money off pretty much at the same time.
Yeah.
And She'd just be like, "Oh, where you been? We miss you." Like,
She does the exact, like, we one time went like a whole like year stretch.
no.
And it was like right around which again around COVID, I felt bad for them because one, they had to like do the whole social distance. They shut their actual like seating down. Now they just still do just straight up carry out, but they still do it.
Yeah, you have a weird half glass, half wooden cage that you stand in
Yeah.
now, which is annoying, but the atmosphere is still there, and that's what's important.
Oh heck yeah, the food's fantastic too.
I don't know why I pointed so intensely.
You're trying to get your point across. I get it.
I will point at the microphone now so you feel it.
Well, hell, I told you I had to keep my microphone like away from my face because I talk with my hands, so I didn't want to just like haul off and just smack it on my face.
Yes, Richie is very Irish. Hence the theme song.
Also, I will refrain from using my last name, but the people who know it are like, yeah, that's Irish.
Mm-hmm.
To finish up the story, and I'll tell you another story. But yeah, like I said, again going through COVID thing, they had to and I was so afraid that they were gonna get like the racial, negativity surrounding them. Like, oh, I don't want to go there. You get the,
Yeah.
Just right when COVID first started, I won't get into it too much, but right when it first started, there was still like that tension.
Yeah.
Which was stupid. But for a while, we didn't go there for like a whole year. So when I show up, she's like from the jump, oh my God, we haven't seen you in forever. How you been? What's new? She makes you feel so special.
She's just such an endearing human being.
Absolutely. And like I said, the food's fantastic. And I after that, I try to make sure I go a little bit more often. Maybe not every single week, obviously, but I mean.
I just really quick, this woman, she's one of those ladies. She looks like she's in her like late 50s. She's not. She's pushing 80.
Wow.
Yeah. Like that woman's gonna be a great grandmother soon.
She's got spunk, man.
She's still running a kitchen.
Oh heck yeah.
Like hardcore.
I do want to say I think she took a step away from it because the last few times I've gone, it's supposed to just been her son.
Yeah.
But which I understand.
That's one of the nice things about that place is it's kind of a keep it in the family kind of individual.
So like I said, I was so glad that after the whole BS with COVID, they were still running strong. But yeah, like, she makes it seem so endearing, like you were like her only customer, and you're not. But the fact she knows, like not knows, but like remembers who you look like, and she's like, oh my God, what's new? And it's
funny because like it's Chinese restaurant, run by immigrants.
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, you feel like part of the family.
Oh heck yeah! Like you're a long lost relative. Like it's like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Just to,
Yeah, you go to like make your order, and then you get to hang out with your Chinese cousins for a little bit.
Pretty much, yeah. And like I said,
just like only the third oddest comparison that I've made in this conversation.
Dude, this is what the podcast is all about.
That's true. That is true.
But yeah, to kind of go back to what you were saying about me being super Irish. Yes. Not only am I super Irish, I embrace my Irish heritage. To kind of give you a bit of a lowdown, I got married in a kilt.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
So, to give you a little bit of background, I have like both Irish and Scottish ancestry. And like I said, I wear it on my sleeve. Like, I'm very proud of it. And I remember...
He also wears it on his head.
Oh, yeah. I used to be like bleach blonde. Like my mom used to say, Richard, let your hair grow out, so that way in the summertime it'll get, and it did. But as time had gone on, I devolved into a redhead.
I wasn't even necessarily talking about your hair. I was talking about the entirety of your head is very Western European.
Aside from the fact I'm babyface.
Yeah.
I have to grow this chin strap beard because one, my beard is patchier than the AIDS quilt. And two, if I don't have a beard, I just look like a fat baby. like I remember the wife and I, we went to a coworker's wedding one time. I was completely clean shaven. Her boss the following Monday looked at her and goes, who's a 14-year-old? Mind you, I was 25 when this happened.